Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Christ is King. Welcome to episode 185. Your favorite D-list actor coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, where the weather has been absolutely perfect. Black Cat in the house, Shannon in the house, 2 watching live. We got 1 like. It hit 80 degrees twice. This week has been absolutely beautiful. We get spring very, very early here in Arizona. Man, I think we only had 1 day, literally 1 day of winter this year. We had 4 days last year, so Miss Moon says hello. Mom is in the house. Yeah, just absolute fantastic weather. Spent mostly the entire day in the backyard with the puppies. Uh, it's beautiful. Got all my workouts in, even got a run in, and I'm gonna run again on Sunday. My ankle's feeling good. I'm gonna go for a second run in 1 week. Feeling very excited about that. The weather is freaking magic. Diet is on point. Getting all my weights in. Very happy. As for writing, there has been no writing, none at all. But I have been filming. The reason why we did not have a show last week is because I was filming on Friday and Saturday for my 3rd ASU capstone film. It was entitled Pablo, and I played the father of the lead actress, and I got to have a fight scene, which was a lot of fun. There's a picture up on X, I believe, with when I got the blood all over my face. Yeah, I had to trim my beard completely off. There were so much fake blood and we were there for so long on set. I didn't get home until 1 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning. So yeah, so Saturday, Sunday, got up and I had to shave my whole beard off. I mean, I washed all this before I went to bed, but I had to shave my entire beard off and scrub it so deep because the fake blood was so in there. And this is a guy. By the way, this is a comedy. It's not a horror. The fight scene is absolutely just straight comedy. I can't wait to see it. It was fun making it. Once again, my character's in a wheelchair, so comedy ensues. Yes, but it was a great time. I always love filming. It's in my blood. I love it. But the funny thing was, so right before the fight scene, I had to get this scene where, because I'm supposed to be crippled in this wheelchair, so I ripped my shirt off, and then the guy's like, "Oh, how are you so strong?" or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he says. So right before that, I was like, "Oh man, I gotta get pumped up." I'm about to do this shirt removal shot. The jacket, my hoodie. Yeah, sorry, thank you. I couldn't think of it. And so they had donuts. They always have donuts on set. So I just took a freaking donut and just ate the entire thing in about 30 seconds. Waited a couple minutes and just started cracking out push-ups. And then all of a sudden my veins just started, when that sugar hit, ooh, bruh. It was awesome. Plus, it just gave me so much energy for the fight scene, which was phenomenal. I can't wait until it comes out so I can show you guys. It should be just straight, absolute comedy, because this is what it was supposed to be, as a comedy. Not like the other 2 I did, which were very, very serious. According to the internet, the internets or the interwebs, Echoes of War will be coming out in April. So it's a month earlier than what I previously thought. But once I get the exact date, I will let you guys know and where you can find it. Of course, beautiful, 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 beautiful boy is available right here on YouTube. It was my second ASU capstone film, and it is under Jojo Jojo Stepek, Stepeke, right here on YouTube. Go check it out. Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Yes, it's after the song, and the song is in it. It's the director's cut of the film. It's a short. I only think it's under 10 minutes. So go check it out. It's absolutely fantastic. From all the feedback I've seen and I've heard, everyone really, really likes it. It's got some really, really good feedback. And it just, it was really good to make, because I got to each film, I got to do something completely different with my acting. So that was nice, being a serious, military person, and then have the emotional scenes with the father and the son, and then this one is just a straight comedy. So I mean, I got all kinds of cool stuff to do. I need water. Hold on. Now the sad thing about ASU Capstone Films is, while I was there, I was hit up for another ASU Capstone film, and I'm like, all right, cool, sure. Here's my information. You know, shoot me the script. And then I got another one the next day. They were like, "Hey, man, I loved working with you on Pablo. Would love for you to be in my capstone film. Can I send you a script?" They both sent me the script. I'm like, "All right, cool. I got two more capstone films." I'm like, "Yeah, this is gonna be great." And then I looked at my schedule and everything I had going on with school, and I was like, "I'm going to need. I can only film on weekends, and I have to film my projects on the weekends. So I've decided that unless my agents book it for me and it's direct booking, then I'm not going to do any more acting outside of what I'm filming for myself for my projects. So I will be taking the rest of the semester off. So all the way up till May 9th, the only filming I will be doing is filming for school, unless I get booked something through my agents on a weekend, because it's going to be big scratch. But I can't do the free stuff and then miss out on my own stuff when I got to get work done. I'll explain that to you when we get down to film school this weekend. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. We got through everything lickety split, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. It's almost like we're dozing here. We're streamlining. I love it. Let's get a sip of whatever you're drinking on. I got my water because I necesito it really bad. What are you sipping on this Friday night? Can you guys hear the kids out in the street playing? They are going absolutely crazy. Mom is drinking water. Yeah, the weather's beautiful. The last 3 weeks, the kids have just been running. Miss Moon's drinking the water. Everybody's on the water. It's water day. On to our first named segment of the show, the social media segment, because we're not just here every Friday on YouTube Live at 5, except for last week. What happens? We are also on other parts of the interwebs and internet. So you can find us over on X, formerly known as Twitter, at TJWIMZ. Also at TJWIMZ, wow, that was a lot of click, is what's that one? Instagram. Yes, that's the other one. And Facebook and LinkedIn at TJWIMBS. And of course, you can head over to the Internet Movie Database, IMDb, at imdb.me/TJWIMBS, as in bullshit or bullshisa. And you can get the latest and greatest on stuff that I've done or that possibly could be coming up or is in post production, pre production, all of those things. Still sitting at 44 of those on IMDb, although I know I've done over 100. 8 watching live. We got 3 likes, and we also got another subscriber this week here on YouTube. Thanks for spreading the word, guys. Thanks for everybody over on X spreading the word. We now have 419 subscribers. Of course, we got you amazing folks that come out every week on the live chat. Appreciate you guys so much. New pictures and videos up on X. Of course, there's my breakfast videos that I always put up there. And the one picture where I've got the blood all over my face. I probably could put, well, actually, I'm going to wait until I get access to the BTS from Pablo, and I'm going to take the BTS photos and put them on there. Oh, speaking of BTS photos, hit up my Instagram, and there are 4 brand new BTS photos from Echoes of War, my first ASU capstone project that I worked on, and a lot of people said it looks like it's out of a video game. So I took that as a compliment. It's a Friday night. Acting numbers are down. YouTube numbers for the show are up. I'm going to drop this mic. The DJ is going to hit that button, and we're going to have an up-down dance on a Friday night. Here we go. That was an up-down dance on a Friday night brought to you by our sponsors. Because we don't have any. I love it. We're flying through the show. Another sip of whatever you got. Mostly everybody. Oh, wine. Oh, bad week. Gotcha. Well, I gotta wait till the last segment, and then I give a shout out. Oh, yeah, guys, Valentine's Day is coming up. Make sure you are ready to go. I'm taking the wife out to dinner tomorrow night. That way we don't have to worry about crowds next weekend. And I've been craving steak like crazy. So, yeah, we're going to get some steaks tomorrow night. Very, very excited. Now, for TJ's Hollywood Seconds, you may have heard these before, but I'm going to tell you again because I want to. Not a lot of info coming out of IMDb this week. Megan 2.0, if you remember that, it's the robot AI doll, I suppose. Horror. The new trailer is out. And Lee Jo Seal from Squid Game. She passed away at 81. Huge Squid Game fan, and plus I just love most Korean shows. White Lotus season 3 trailer is out, and I believe they're going back to the original hotel from what I understand from reading it. I've watched a few episodes. I have not seen an entire season, but the wife loves it. So, when I'm walking through the thing, I'm like, oh, let me sit down. And sometimes it's funny, it's interesting. And sometimes it's like, what the shit is this? But hey, that's, not a lot of shows like that. What are you going to do? It's the week of that football thing. I believe it's this Sunday. Not interested. Do not have a dog in the fight. And really don't care, just don't care who wins. Yeah, and I didn't get to audition for any Super Bowl commercials this year, so it's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm looking forward to March Madness. That's what I'm talking about. Eagles, just like Aberdeen. That's right, the Eagles for Shannon, who's living out there in the Michigans. Severance season 2 is incredible. It's super dark, and it's getting extra weird. Last episode had a member from an actor from Game of Thrones. They're my favorite actors. I think I love every actor that was in Game of Thrones, and it's getting weirder, which is making me like it more. What's going down? Happy to have you here on this beautiful Friday. And basically, that's the only thing I'm really watching right now is the Severance. I know the wife and I are trying to figure out which show we want to start watching, but I'm not sure what it is. We're going to audit a few that are out, but a lot of stuff is coming back out with their new season, so we're going to be jumping on that right now. Severance is my go-to. Incredibly dark. It's getting very twisted. If you haven't seen Severance yet, I highly recommend. It's on Apple TV. Check out season 1. I give the show a 10 out of 10. Psychological. It's it's great. It's wild, and like I say, it just gets wilder and wilder. And if you really like the first season, the second season is way darker, and I love dark films. A huge, huge fan, so I am absolutely loving that. Sip, sip, and then on to the last part of the show, 13 minutes in, we're going to be done quick. I'm loving it. All right, guys, this week in acting school, of course, I have my other 2 classes that I got to go to, my freshman class, my math class. I still haven't got my test score back from my first test. So not really sure where my grade's at. Let me tell you right now, it's not very good. My grade is not very good right now. But since I've been getting help from Shannon's husband, he's the way he's like, the way he breaks it down is really, really helping me. So I have a feeling that my grade is going to start creeping back up. And if it doesn't, yeah, for real. And if it doesn't, then I'm definitely getting a tutor. So I know where the library's at now. So if I got to get the tutor, I got to get a tutor. But we'll see what my score was on this test, and then I'll know if I need it. Because right now I'm really starting to get the hang of it. Like I said, between the teachers, they actually changed up the way she's doing it in class, and everybody in the class has just been like, "Thank you for changing up the way you're doing it." And it's the same way that Shannon's husband breaks it down. So and sometimes he puts little notes of why he did something specific, and it helps a lot. It helps me so that I can boom, boom, boom. knock my math out. So yeah, and once I get the hang of that, and then like I said, I got the little bit of help right there. I feel I can pull that grade up. Now on to my production class, which is hands down my absolute favorite class. Last year's production class was phenomenal. It was incredible. I learned so much and I had so much fun. This production class is a completely different animal. So every single week we have a lab, and your lab is you film. So my very first week, we had to use our cell phones. We had to go out, film something, come back to class, you know, listen to the final spiel, and then go home and edit it, and then you turn it in. And then the next one we did, the next lab, because we have Mondays. I think we're missing 3 Mondays this semester with all the holidays and spring break. So then the next one we did was what basically does is go, okay, you have do 5 shots, go in and edit and label each shot, and then make it a show anywhere from 30 minutes, 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Mine went over 4 minutes after I edited it down. Yeah, I got a little rambunctious, but we basically had to put titles over the shots and tell you what the shot was. That was the next one. Then this last week we had a brand new one that we had to do, and we've been given our cameras. Hold on, I have my glasses on. Got to be able to read. So this is what we now shoot with in class. You guys check it out. This is our camera that I checked out, and I checked it out early. I think only 2 students checked it out early. This is a Canon T8i. This is what I'm going to be learning from on this whole semester. And I'm editing with Adobe Premiere Pro, which we get free from the school, which is freaking awesome. So we did our class, and then we went to lab, and lab was 3 shots, take 3 shots, and tell a story. No sound. Well, sound's optional. You don't have to have sound if you don't want to. I threw sound in it because I wanted to add to the tension of my short film. So I shot it on that Canon T8i. Boop, boop, pop my little memory card out. Boopity boop, boop. Popped it in my new computer, downloaded it to Premiere, and started editing. And I am actually very, very proud of my first full work. Now, no, I'm not adding soundtracks. I'm not adding sound effects. This was just straight up 3 shots, tell a story, 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And yeah, I'm loving it, man. I got my close-ups for to add the drama because you can use a wide, you can use a mid, and you can use a close. Those were the rules of it, and I'm feeling really good about it. Now, I understand that I have not posted any of this stuff yet on YouTube, and I will post all things, including my live project that I did last semester. All of this will get uploaded to YouTube because now that I have a new computer, I don't have to worry about exploding anytime I plug anything into it. So all that stuff will get loaded. And once this one is graded and the other ones are graded, then I will load them up so that you guys can see what I've been working on in class. And then, of course, I love feedback. If you see stuff, you're like, hey, try this. Or if you know something about Premiere, you're like, oh, you can do this when you edit or that. Please send that to me. Let me know. Tell me these things. I absolutely love feedback. Bring it on. I'm brand new at editing. I'm brand new at directing. I'm brand new at being a director for making the film myself. So yeah, please, all the feedback I can get. Now, the reason why I checked out the camera early is because our first project. Now, remember, I just told you every single week we have to do a lab where he gives us criteria and we got to go shoot something during class and then go home and edit it, right? But on top of that, we have 3 major projects that we have to do. Now, the first one I got here, I printed it out so I can tell you guys the little parameters that we were working with for our first major project and why I brought the camera home this weekend because I'm ready to shoot. I've already got a script. I've already been working on my storyboard. Like for real, while he's talking in class, I'm doing all my projects. I'm writing them down. I'm working on it. I'm ready, bro. I am feeling this. I am loving this. This absolutely is what I was made to do. This is my calling. Film. It is. No matter what part of the film it is, this is for me. I have found it. This is where I'm supposed to be. So here is the first project. It has to be at least 30 seconds long and has to have at least 12 different shots. At least one extreme long shot, or long shot, at least 2 close-ups, 1 shot featuring movement, 1 shot demonstrating shallow depth of field, 1 shot lockdown using a tripod, 1 shot demonstrating use of foreground or background depth, demonstrate uses of artistic composition, demonstrate uses of basic editing skills, also turn in your shot list, your storyboard, and your script. So it's not just, okay, go make a film now. Oh no, he wants to see the whole process of how you did it. You did it. Your storyboard, everything. And I'm like, dude, this is so freaking bad ass. I cannot wait. I'm already ready for my first 2 major projects. The third one I'm not even worried about. I'm gonna smoke these 2 projects. I'm so excited. I've got scripts down for both. I've already started working on my storyboards. This one I'm filming this weekend. I'm gonna work on some lighting techniques, and I'm gonna make it look like a dungeon. I'm so freaking excited. Yeah, it's going down this weekend. Forget the freaking football game. I'm filming. I'm making another short film. I am loving this stuff. And the more I learn on that editing software, the better it's going to be. I haven't even started playing with the color yet, or sound effects, special effects, nothing yet. This is just straight shooting from the camera and editing it, and I'm loving it. And the more I learn, the more badass it's going to be, and the more fun I'm going to have. I am so excited about this. Oh, also, my second major project is a PSA, and I came up with an absolute fire comedy idea. Thanks, Mom. Absolute fire comedy idea based on just making fun of actors, and I'm just gonna make fun of myself the entire way through it. Yeah, and once again, it's crazy. I wrote the lab project, this project, and that project all while he was telling us about what we were doing, and it's like my ADHD is such a blessing when I'm in production class because I can literally storyboard, write a script, listen to everything what he's doing, take notes, and still and plan for the next 2 projects. Like hell, 3 projects at one time simultaneously while taking notes, listening to the instructor. And it's just like bam, 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 bam. It is absolutely fantastic. It's the best time to have ADHD in film. If you have ADHD, get into film. You'll love it. You'll because there's always something to do. There's so much to do and so much to learn, and so many people to learn it from, and then go to school and even learn even more. Man, I can rant all day about film. I think, yeah, I just doubled the showtime. I just talking about film. I told you, Shannon, a long time ago when you had those opportunities to do those commercials, you should have done them. You would absolutely love it. I know it's stage fright like nobody's business, but once you get up there and just you find your part, because like even like I did for the one production company, I got in as a PA. I was like, well, I'm getting in this place. I got in as a freaking PA, and I killed being a PA. And then they had, hey, can you do script supervisor? Boom, did it. Can you do props? Boom, did it. Armor? Boom, did it. Everything they put in front of me, I knocked it out. Next thing you know, I'm one AD, freaking an act. I'm a actor. Then I become the lead actor. It's it's one of those things. The more you learn, the better you get. And for me, it just like makes me want to do more. It's just like I just can't stop feeding off of everything that I'm learning in film. It's just the best thing in the world. And like I said, I just want to be on set. And it sucks that I'm not going to be filming with anyone other than my projects, but my projects are me filming. So, I win no matter what. And I've got 4 years of film school, and I'm going to be making short films for the next 4 years. Man, this is freaking awesome. Everyone, thank you so much. Well, let me give props first. Let me give love, and then I'll be back for final shout outs. Namaste, guys. Thank you so much for coming out on a Friday evening. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Find what makes you happy. It took me 44 years to get into acting, and it took me 51 years to go to film school. And you feel what I'm saying? Find your passion. It doesn't matter what your age is. Find your passion, and I'm telling you, it will make you hungry. It will make you crave to do better. It will give you energy that you didn't even know you had. It will create new synapses is connecting and new pathways in your brain, a and you're just gonna be happy, like, literally happy all the time, and then you'll see how everything else in your life improves just because of your pure joy and happiness of you're making your inner kid happy, you're making your inner self happy, you're just it's I wish every one of you has some I hope every one of you has something like this, and if you don't, please find it. It's it's the greatest thing ever for me. Thanks, guys. You know what time it is. I gotta go. Thanks for coming out. Be safe, and I'm out this one.